What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys a story time about something that happened to me. And yeah, so a few disclaimers before we start. Save the you need to pray talk, save the Jesus talk. Y'all know how y'all can get, oh, that's crazy, I just got 111 on my screen. But just enjoy the story, laugh at the story, and that's it. Don't be too serious in my comment section. That's the disclaimer that I'm putting out there, because y'all love to throw out things that people, you need to do this, you need to do this, stop. Throw all that out, listen to the story, and yeah. Alright, so this is gonna be kind of a long story. I'm gonna try to speed it up as much as possible. This is gonna be kind of like a little long story. So I had planned to have like a good chill, lifted day, if you know what I mean. So I planned to go to the pool, have like some wine, some drinks, and some treats. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I was like, ooh, okay, this Friday I'm going to make some treats. And I never did this before, so I'm gonna make some treats, have a cool pool day, meditate, you know, just connect with nature and stuff. It's gonna be just a good vibe, right? Alright, so yeah, on Thursday night I stayed up making the goodies. Took me like 5 hours or so. And I was really tired Friday morning. Today I planned to go to the pool and do all the stuff. So I had so much to do Friday morning. So I woke up, got my hair done, got my lashes done. I was ripping and running all day. And I got back home at about 5. And when I got back home, I was like, okay, it's 5 o'clock. People are out at the pool. So it's time for me to, you know, go down there, chill out, hang out. And my friends were coming over too. So I'm on the phone with one of my friends. They're on the way over to my house, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna take a bite or a few bites out of one of the treats while you're on the way, so by the time you get here I could be feeling it already, or just going into the motion of feeling it. And they're like, okay, I'm gonna stop getting some food, whatever. So I'm at home by myself. I'm already like, I'm super tired from staying up all night to make them, because it's a long process to make them. So I'm super tired. So I'm standing there. I have like these, I bought these drinks, because you know when girls come in the hair salon selling drinks, I had bought these Ciroc strawberry lemonades and Hennessy strawberry lemonade. So I grabbed one of those, and I was like, I'm gonna sip on this, I'm gonna bite, take a few bites out of my treat. So I'm standing there on the phone with my friend, and I take a bite out of my treat, and I'm like, y'all know, if you know me, you know I can cook very well. I'm like a chef. I can cook very well. So I had made strawberry brownies for the first time, and then I had like a vanilla icing on top with like shortbread cookies and dried strawberries. As amazing as it sounds, it tasted that good. So I took a bite out of it. I'm like, bro, these are so good. So I'm on the phone and I'm like, man, I gotta remember that these are treats and it's not like a regular dessert, so I can't take that many bites. So I took one bite. I'm like, it's good. Then I took another bite. I'm like, okay, it's good. I'm like, okay, 2 bites, I'm good, because they were really thick, like super thick. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I took 2 bites, I'm good. So I'm on the phone chilling with my friend. We're just talking while they on the way, because it's gonna take them a minute to get here. And then I go to the freezer and I take a sip out of the one of the Ciroc strawberry lemonade. So I'm like, yeah, I'm cool, whatever, cool, chilling. Maybe like 20 minutes go by, and usually like stuff like this, it take a long time for me to feel it. So I'm like, 20 minutes just went by, and I'm like, I feel tingling going down my spine. So I'm like, I'm on the phone, I'm like, I think I'm starting to feel it. That's just crazy. It usually take me like 2 hours or whatever. Like, I'm starting to feel it. I'm like, what? My spine is like tingling like crazy at this point. So I'm like, So I'm like, ooh, maybe I need to take another bite. So I'm in the midst of taking that 3rd bite, or something in my subconscious was just like, spit it out, do not swallow it. something in my subconscious just told me, I promise y'all, I don't know what it was, something in my subconscious said, spit it out right now. Took that third bite, I started chewing, something in me was just like, no. I spit it out instantly. And I just kept, you know, vibing. So my friend gets here, and he brought like some sandwiches or something. And he was like, you want a piece? Mind you, I had just ate, but something in me just got super hungry. So I'm like, yeah, give me a piece. So I eat a piece of the sandwich really good. And then I'm like, dang, give me another piece, because I'm super hungry. I don't know where the hell this shit came from. So I eat another piece, and I'm like, come on, we need to go down to the pool, because people have been down there all day. We need to get down there so we can vibe out. So he's like, all right, let me take a shower first, because I just got to work, and just wait on me. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm in the kitchen, right? And mind you, I had already told him I'm starting to feel it. My spine tingling, feeling it. So he goes in my room, get a phone call or something. And then I'm in the kitchen, I'm just thinking, like, my spine is tingling, like, very, very hard. I never had my spine tingle before, like, down my back. Like, my spine was tingling. So at this point, I don't know if something in my chest just started to feel different. Like, something in my chest just was like, it felt like heart attack-ish, but it also felt like my chest was about to, like, crawl up and come out my mouth. Like, my chest was like, it felt very, like, I don't know if this is what a heart attack feels like, but my chest just felt very hot. And I was thinking, I'm like, okay, maybe it's because the sandwich we had was a little bit spicy. So I'm like, okay, let me just walk outside right quick. So I go out my back door, walk out there, I go outside, and my heart just starts to kind of feel, it just starts to race. But at this time, I'm not comprehending that my heart is racing really fast. I just feel heart attack-ish. So I'll go outside, I'm trying to breathe, get some fresh air. I'm like, you know, and I'm like, okay. And then I just start to pace back and forth in my living room, like, okay, something's not right. I don't feel right. Like, it's not high. This is something else. Like, I don't know what's going on with me. So I'm just trying to, like, walk it off, pace it off, walk it off, pace it off, walk it off, pace it off. And so, I don't know, something just clicked in me, and I took off running to my bedroom, and I'm like, yo, you have to take me to the hospital right now. Like, we gotta go right now. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack, or I'm having a heart attack. I don't know what's going on with me, but we gotta go right now. And they're just looking like, I'm like, come on, we gotta go. Because at that point, I really got scared, because I felt like I was having a heart attack, and I didn't know what to do. So I take off running. Y'all, I don't have on any shoes. I don't have my phone in my hand. I don't have my purse. I didn't grab nothing. I ran out my back door straight towards the parking deck to the car. Ran, because I'm like, I gotta get to the hospital before something happened to me. So we get to the car, and I'm like, you can't drive me to the hospital, because at this point I feel like I'm running out of time, y'all. So I'm like, just call 911. Start dialing 911. I get on the phone with the lady. I'm like, I'm having a heart attack or a panic attack. I need somebody here now, get him my address. And he's looking at me like, he mouthed to me, he like, I will take you to the hospital, you just gotta calm down. He like, don't have a ambulance come, I will take you, you just have to calm down. So I put her on mute. I'm like, it's okay, I'm not gonna tell her I took the thing, I'm just gonna tell her I'm having a panic attack. He like, no, this is a bad idea, hang up. So I get on the phone with her, and I'm like, just cancel the ambulance, they're just gonna drive me. She's like, you sure? I'm like, yes. I'm like, go in the house, grab my phone, and let's go now. Run. I swear this nigga took forever to run in the house and grab my phone and his keys and come back out. I swear to y'all. So I'm in the parking deck pacing like a crazy person. Like the people who you see that be on crack, like on the side of the road, that's what I was doing in the parking deck. So I'm just pacing like this, trying to breathe, because I can't breathe. My heart is racing. He runs back out, give me a bottle of water, and I'm like, I have to call my cousin. I have to call my cousin, because I don't have my house keys. I don't have nothing but my phone. I don't got my purse. I don't got no identification. Nothing. But I gotta call my cousin. My cousin's at the pool, actually. So I tell my friend to drive to the pool. Drove to the pool, and I call my cousin, like, you gotta come up here. This is an emergency. You know, come up here. I didn't want to say what was going on the phone. So my cousin's boyfriend come up there, and he's like, what's going on? I'm like, I'm having a heart attack. I'm having a panic attack. I need to go to the hospital. I ate a treat or whatever, and I feel like I'm about to pass out, or I don't know what's going on. He like, just come down to the pool, sit down, drink some water. You just freaking out. It's okay. you'll be all right. And I'm just like, no, I need to go to the hospital right now. Like, hospital. I just kept saying that. While I'm talking to him, my reality from my vision changed. Everything, like, we're outside. In my complex where I live in, it's stores, it's restaurants surrounding the apartments on the first floor. So that's where I'm at right now, up there where all the restaurants and people eating at. So I'm talking to him, telling him I need to go to the hospital, and then in an instant, my vision changed. So it went from me just being regular outside in my complex to everything looked like a video game. I felt like I was on, everything turned into GTA, like Grand Theft Auto. Like, everything looked like a video game. Everything, my vision changed, y'all. The colors were like way more vibrant. I couldn't really look at the sun. I just felt like I was in a video game, and at that moment I was like being controlled by whoever was the player. I felt like I was in a video game. Like, my whole reality literally changed. I know that's kind of hard for y'all to fathom, but that's what it was. So I'm looking around at all these people just sitting down eating their food, walking, enjoying their time. I'm like, this is a video game. This shit is fake. Life is fake. This is fake as fuck. So they walked me down, and we're sitting down at the pool, and I finally get down there to my cousin. They explain to her what's going on, and she's like, here, drink this water. You just freaking out. Just calm down. You're gonna be okay. So I'm like, no, I need to go to the hospital. So at that point, I began to shake, and I began to hallucinate and stuff like that. So I'm shaking like this with the water in my hand. I'm drinking the water. I drank the water fast. It's been like 2 minutes, and I'm shaking. I'm like, I need to go to the hospital, everybody. I'm speaking really fast like this. Like, I need to go to the hospital, y'all. Like, help me. So everybody just like, chill, girl. Calm down. You good. You just really high. Just calm down, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm trying to calm down. So I'm like, I'm gonna breathe. So I'm just like, right? So I open my eyes again. Boom, my reality changed again. So this time everything is very close to me. So I'm sitting out at the pool, and pool chairs, everybody chilling around me, but all the colors just turned super vibrant. Like, vibrant. I'm still in GTA mode. Life is a game. This is not real. None of this is real. Nothing is real, right? Still in GTA mode, but the sky just seems, you know, the sky's real far. You look up, you see the sky. It's all the way up there. The sky was right here. Like, this my eyes, it's the sky. It's the trees, the clouds, everything. It's all right here. So I'm over here freaking out and having a manic episode, because I'm like, what if I be stuck like this for the rest of my life? Like, as a maniac, having a manic episode, you know what I'm saying? So I'm over there freaking out in my own head, shaking. I'm like, y'all, I need to go to the hospital. Take me to the hospital. My heart's still racing. And so they're like, girl, chill out. They're like, if you still feel that way in 30 minutes, we will take you to the hospital. So I'm like, okay. I sat there and shook and shaked and rocked and all that for 30 minutes. And I was in my own head, like, life is fake. This is not real. Like, everything just seems so fake, y'all. I've never seen nothing like that, like, ever. Everything seemed fake, like virtual reality type. I don't know. So yeah, I'm sitting there. 30 minutes go by. I'm like, 30 minutes went by. I have to go to the hospital. I'm like looking at my cousin in her eyes, like, I'm begging you, like, please take me to the hospital. Tell somebody to take me. Let somebody take me. Just let me go. So she's like, all right, take her to the hospital. Get in the car to go to the hospital. This is where everything elevated from like level 5 to like level 10. The maximum. Everything went from like level 5 to level 10 in that car. So at this point, I am getting so bad with my like manic episode or whatever I'm going through that my friend is actually scared. So they're driving me to the hospital at top speed. Like, he said he was going like 130, 140. So we're on the expressway going to the hospital. This is when my body starts to, you know how you feel dizzy when you drunk and you just start to feel dizzy? It's like my spirit started to do like backflips. Like, everything was just going down like this. And I'm sitting straight up, but everything is just, it's like I'm falling. I'm at a constant falling. So, at like a constant falling. And then I'm looking around. It's a beautiful day, y'all. So we're still in GTA mode. Everything looks fake. The trees start to become like, the trees were like right here. and the sky was like right here, y'all, and I'm just at like one with everything. It's like I can almost see like everything like this. And while we're in the car, he's going 130, it started to feel like we were flying. So at this point, I'm flying, I'm seeing everything like this, everything is vibrant, everything look real cartoonish, and I still feel like I'm in a video game and something is like controlling my body. So we're flying, I'm having a manic episode in the car. I'm in the car shaking, spilling water everywhere, trying to put the water in my mouth, like telling the person beside me, I'm telling my friend, because at this point I feel like I'm not gonna make it. So I'm like, I'm sorry, I appreciate everything you did for me, I'm really sorry about all this, you know, I'll never do this again. And they're like, you're all right, just calm down, calm down. I'm seeing everything like this. The trees are here, the sky is here, everything's vibrant, everything's cartoonish. We're in GTA mode. And we're flying too, y'all. We're flying at this point. So we're flying, and then I look at the road, and the roads are flat surfaces, y'all. The roads became hills, y'all. So we're just going up at this point. So we start to fly up, right? So we're flying up, seeing everything like this. The trees look different, the sky look different, sun look different, cars look different. GTA. I keep saying GTA to kind of get y'all what I was seeing, like virtual reality. I don't know. So yeah, we're flying, whatever. The streets turning to hills, so now I'm just going up. And mind you, we're not going up any hills. We're on the highway, just going straight. I'm going up. So at this point, I feel like I'm transcending to like the sky. And y'all, I feel like I'm transcending to the sky. And I'm like, I'm telling my friend like, help me, help me. He's like, you'll be all right. It's good. He's flying, y'all. He's flying. So what else? So we pull up to the hospital, y'all, and this is when my mind started to, I could hear my mind like talking to me like against what I was thinking. Like, mind y'all, I'm freaking out, my heart rate is out of control, I'm seeing different stuff, life feel fake, like everything, but I can hear my mind talking to me, and my mind was like, calm down, this is a fun experience. Like, this is like a inner child experience, childlike experience, just have fun. And I couldn't, I was just listening to my mind. So I get out the car to go in the hospital. They can't go with me because of the coronavirus or whatever. And I go to the desk, and my mind is still like talking to me like, this is fake. Like, my mind just kept saying, this is fake, like life is fake, it's not real, simulation, I don't know, right? So I'm at the desk, she's like, give me your ID. I'm like, I'm having a panic attack, heart attack, somebody help me. And I'm scrambling looking for my ID, and I could just hear my subconscious laugh. My subconscious was like laughing at me like, this is not real. So get there, and I'm still like, y'all, I'm still freaked out. I'm still like in a manic state, like crazy, schizo, like just crazy. So get there, give her my ID. They sit me down in the chair immediately, and then they strap me up with all this stuff. And they're like, yo, her heart rate is crazy. So they run, I guess, get the doctor, to try to get the doctor. And I'm like, at this point, my throat is closing up. So you know how your mouth feels dry? My mouth felt like super, super dry, to the point where I couldn't produce any saliva to like kind of be okay. So my throat started closing up, and I can't swallow spit because I have no spit to produce. So I'm like, I need some ice, I need some water, I need some type of liquid. She's like, no, you cannot have anything until the doctor see you, because we don't know if this is life-threatening or not yet. I'm like, please, lady, like, I literally am not gonna make it if you don't give me no ice or no water. She's like, I'm sorry, but we don't know if this is life-threatening or not. So I'm just in there, I'm trying to like convince not psych myself out, I'm trying to like stay calm, like, so I can make it through this. I'm just like rocking back and forth, like trying to breathe, like trying not to talk as much, because again, my throat is closed, and I don't have much air at this point. I didn't have much air. And I remember my subconscious kept speaking to me, and it was like, this is how people, they don't take what black people say serious in the hospital, and this is how stuff happened to people and stuff like that. Like, all that was going through my head. And so they saw my heart rate, and they noticed that it was like out of control. So they immediately put me in a wheelchair and flew me back to the room. So they fly me back to the room, and I'm still begging for water, I'm still begging for ice. They would not give me any water, they would not give me any ice. They was like, until the doctor sees you, you can't have anything. So I'm just like, I'm trying to calm down, Try not to freak out, y'all. Just try to chill out. So they started to do my IVs. Usually when the 2 times I've had to, or the 1 time I've had to have an IV at the hospital, they only put 1 in me. This time they put two in me. I really want to say 3, but they put 2 in me. 1 in this arm, 1 in this arm. And then they start to inject me with some type of medicine. I don't know. And so I'm begging for water, begging for ice. She finally brings me some ice, and they like, yo, her heart rate is out of control. I remember looking up. When I looked up, it was like 150 something. I don't know. And I start to hallucinate at this point. So I'm staring at the door, and the door turns into a music video. That didn't make sense, but I'm looking at the door. It's a brown wooden door, and in the door is a music video playing. Mind you, ain't no TV or nothing around me. I'm just looking at the door. It turned into a music video. It's like 4 dudes on a basketball court, and they just rapping and stuff. I look away, I look back, music video. I'm like, okay, I'm tripping. Then I look up, and I don't know, I feel like I saw a glimpse of my mom or something. I'm like, okay, can't look at none of this. Like, I'm tripping out, I'm freaking out, begging for water. They bring me some ice, thank God. I'm chewing on the ice, trying to get all the ice down. And then something in my mouth changed. So you know how your mouth feel when it's numb? My mouth felt numb, medicine-y, and very, very cold. So I'm looking at the doctor, I'm like, something's going on with my mouth. Something going on with my mouth. It's cold. I can't, it's numb. He's like, yeah, you chewing on ice. And walked out. I'm like, so I'm just tripping out. I'm shaking. I have this ice in my hand, and I'm shaking really bad like this. So the ice is just flying everywhere, y'all. Ice and water flying all over the room, like everywhere. They're like, calm down. And then I think they put like a rope on my arm, like real tight, to try to get me like to calm down and to stay still so they can inject me with all the medicine, I guess, to flush it out. But they were just asking me like hella questions, because mind you, I told them I was just having a panic attack. I told them, I was like, yeah, I'm depressed, I'm having a panic attack, just put me to sleep. I just kept telling them, just put me to sleep, that's all, I just need to go to sleep, just put me to sleep. And they're like, do you have these all the time? I'm like, no, this is the first time, but just put me to sleep. And they just like side-eyeing me, like, and I'm hallucinating, and I'm still in GTA, still in the video game. I'm just like, what the hell? So finally, I think I just pass out, and then I wake up because I have to pee really, really bad, and nobody's around. And mind you, I have the IVs hooked up, and I can't move around unless I take this big machine with me, like, because the IV is hooked up to this machine, so I have to take the machine with me. So I have to go to the bathroom, and the nurse is not coming. I keep calling her on the thing, and she don't come. So I end up just pissing right there in the floor and not wiping myself or whatever. And then I feel like I passed out again. And then the next time I passed out, I woke up, and they was like, we're going to take you to the room to get some blood and do some tests and see what's going on. So they took me there in a wheelchair. I think I was passed out, half asleep, whatever. Put me on a little machine, and I remember waking up while I was under the little machine. I was like, I'm about to throw up. And then they brought me these bags, and I was throwing up. But while I was throwing up, I wasn't really that conscious, y'all. Like, I felt like I was blacked out, and I was throwing up, and I just woke up to throw up, but I couldn't see. I remember a man being right there, and I was embarrassed as hell too. I don't know who wiped all the throw up off my face or off of everything that was around me. I don't know. I do not know. So then they took me back to the room after I threw up everywhere. And then I remember being woken up again, and they was like, we're going to have to keep you here, because I was in the emergency room. So it was like, we're going to have to keep you here, and we're going to transfer you up to a different floor. I don't know if I went to intensive care or what, but I went to a different floor. And when I went to a different floor, I think I just was blacked out, and I was asleep. And I woke up the next morning, and there was like breakfast there and waters and all type of stuff. And I remember the doctor coming in, and she was like, you had a good night, didn't you? And I'm just looking like, who? Who? So she was like, yeah, we're gonna have to keep you here for another day. So it was gonna be 3 days. And I was like, no, I want to go home today. Because mind you, like, with all this stuff going on, like, you can't have nobody in the hospital with you. You by yourself. And then my phone was dead. So I hadn't contacted nobody since before I went to the hospital. I don't know if people even knew where I was. Like, I didn't know what was going on. So they ended up charging my phone for me that day or whatever. I just kind of slept the entire day. And then they was like, okay, you can go home because your heart rate's back down and we feel like we flushed everything out, so you can go back home. So I called an Uber once they finished charging my phone, and I came home and I just went to sleep. I think I went on live to talk to y'all for a little bit, then I went to sleep. So the next morning I woke up and I was just like, okay, I'm cool, I'm sane, I'm good. Like, that's like a memory, so I can, you know, proceed to my normal life. So I got up, took a shower, did my hair. I was like, I'm gonna go to the store, get me a whole bunch of bottles of water, some soup, some fruit, so that I can just nurse myself at home back to health. So got up, went to the store. I was fine when I went to the store. I ordered me some breakfast from a place across the street, and I went to the place across the street to pick up my breakfast, and as I'm waiting, I instantly have a panic attack. I don't know what happened, but it's just like something came over me. I was just like, you can't breathe. And so, couldn't breathe. So I stepped outside and I just started walking and pacing. And then I look up and the sun is shining. It's another beautiful day. And it just brings me like all the flashbacks from the other day. So it was kind of like a PTSD moment where I'm like tripping out, and that's the moment I realized I was still high and all the stuff was not flushed out my system. So I called my friend and I'm like, what do I do? I'm explaining stuff to her. I'm like, do I need to go back to the hospital? She's like, yeah, I think you need to go. So I went to, instead of going back to the emergency room, I went to urgent care, and they were like, you're fine, your heart rate's back to normal. And I honestly told the people at urgent care, I told them the truth on what happened, because I was just like, at this point I'm over it. So it was like, you fine, you just need to continue to drink your fluids, continue to rest, lay down, you'll be fine, and your heart rate is back normal. So he was like, your heart rate, the rhythm is off, but you're back to normal, like your heart rate is down. He says nothing to like be worried about, just chill out and rest. So that day I chilled out, I rest, tried to get some sleep. So the next morning I woke up and I was like, okay, today I'm gonna make sure I eat a lot of food, drink a lot of fluids, so that I can get this shit out of my system, because this is the third day and I'm still high. Like, I'm not hallucinating anymore, I'm not in a manic episode or nothing, I'm not having panic attacks, I'm not none of that, but I just still feel like dizzy, woozy. I still feel like high, and I'm weak too because I threw up all my food at the hospital. And so yeah, I woke up, so I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna drink a lot of fluids and be good. Woke up, ate, drank a lot of fluids, ate too much because my stomach ended up hurting all day that day, and I ended up just throwing up all my food all night, all day. So I'm like, bruh. Next day I woke up, I'm trying to think, was I high that day too? Because I was still high. Like, I was high for like 4 or 5 days, y'all. Like, I was high for like 4 days. I don't know how that happened. I'm trying to think, but yeah, I threw up that whole night, and then the next morning I woke up and I'm just like, bruh, something got to give, something has to give. So the next day I just got up, went, got me some more waters. This time I was like, I'm gonna get me a lot of fruit and a lot of tea, just light stuff that can just sit on my stomach. And so I went, got me some water, got me some fruit, and I ate it, and then my stomach began to hurt again. So this time I was like, I'm gonna go to CVS, get me some nausea pills so that I can hold my food down. And I went, got me the nausea pills. I didn't throw up, I held my food down. But that, all in all, that's the story of how I OD'd. I know you can't technically overdose on cannabis, but I OD'd and almost was gone. And the crazy thing is, I only took 2 bites. But I do understand that I accidentally used double of the serving size I was supposed to. And at this point in my life, I just don't care for anything anymore. I don't even want wine. I don't want a margarita. I don't want nothing that's gonna make me feel shaky, dizzy, or just not like myself. I got like PTSD with the situation, so it's like I don't want nothing. I just want to feel normal and regular, which I do now. Like all that, like the hallucinations, the GTA, the life is fake, the life is not real, like all that is like so far gone out my head. But it was just crazy, like when it was happening. Like that is the definition of a horrible trip. Not even a bad trip, it was a horrible trip. And your vision changed, your perception of life changed, like, and you literally can't control it. And when you're in that moment, you honestly think you're gonna be stuck like that for life, because it's like at that moment your brain has convinced you like that everything is false, is a false reality. Your vision changed. I think that was the scariest part for me. It's just like my vision changed, like on life. I don't know. Them first days back outside was just like very weird and very odd. But now I'm 100% good. I'm straight. Chilling. But that was just a crazy experience. I would never do it again. I would never do it again. Like I said, I don't even want no wine. I don't want a margarita. I don't want nothing to make me feel zooted, lifted. I don't want anything. All I want is fruit, vegetables, whole grains. That's it. Cause no. But if you ever had experience, let me know. I'm trying to think if I left anything out. We got the trees look different, the sky look different. We was going up, we was flying, GTA. I was hallucinating. My subconscious was speaking to me. I could hear it loud and it's clear. Loud, what is it? Clear as day, I mean. Yeah. Well, hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know it's long because it's a long story, but I love y'all and I'll see y'all in the next video.